fight for Nigeria. If they are fighting for Nigeria, do Simon Ekpa commit crime against Finland government? Do Simon Ekpa commit crime against Finland law? What do they say giving Simon Ekpa condition?
The Senate of Nigeria has rejected the motion seeking a political solution to free the leader of the proscribed indigenous peoples of Biafra, Ibab Nnamdi Kanu, from detention at the Department of State Service, the DSS. It also reached a resolution calling for the extradition of a self-acclaimed leader of the separatist group, Simon Ekpa, from his base in Finland to face charges for his sit-at-home calls and inciting trouble in Nigeria's southeast. Our National Assembly correspondent Omo Bazwai has more on this.
Simon Ekpa, a self-styled leader of separatist group Indigenous People of Biafra, has been passing several orders from his base in Finland to his followers, establishing a strict sit-at-home order in Nigeria's southern states. In the absence of Nnamdi Kanu, crippling commercial activities in the region. On Wednesday, the activities of Ekpa and his gang finally caught the attention of the Senate, following a motion by Imo West Senator Osita Isinazo. Isinazo's motion was co-sponsored by all other 14 senators from the southeast, inviting Nigeria's federal might to end the rascality of Simon Ekpa and his band of outlaws in the region.
The Senate is aware that thousands of innocent lives have been lost since this action of sit-at-home in the southeast started, and properties worth over $1 trillion have been destroyed, which has resulted in investors leaving the region.
2023. Efforts by the governors of the 5 southeastern states have achieved little to no end in the terror activities of Ekpa and his men. Kanu was extradited from Kenya in 2021 after he jumped bail in Nigeria, alleging threats to his life by Nigerian security forces. On October 2022, Justice Binta Nyako of the Federal High Court struck out 8 out of the 15-count charge earlier brought against Kanu by the Nigerian government. The appellate court ordered his release on account of his unlawful extradition from Kenya to Nigeria to face terrorism charges. But the Supreme Court overturned the decision of the Federal High Court, leaving Kanu in detention since then.
A channel on YouTube called Greenlight Africa. He has come out and said that 5 conditions were given to Simon Ekpa by the Finnish government for his bail, but Ekpa has allegedly received or signed off 3 of the conditions, but remaining 2. But let me just list out the condition quickly. The first one is what? For Simon Ekpa to end sit-at-home in the southeast. Second one is for him to watch Preach One Nigeria on any radio there in Finland. The third one is signed document. The fourth one is what? Visit police station daily there in Finland. And the fifth one is what? Travel restriction, that he must not leave Finland during his trial. What is your take as regards what Greenlight Africa just said?
These conditions, I, Mr. Okpara, the new Okokon them, a man who loves to speak the truth, stand by the truth, follow the truth, uphold the truth. Because I know that the truth we know and speak it and uphold it shall set every one of us free. Do you see why I say trust no white man that is alive?
White man.
White man.
What have white man done to you? Some of them are trustworthy.
Listen, any white man that is trustworthy to use when he's using you as a tool. Any white man, it's just like this Fulani. When the Fulani embraces you, they're using you as a tool. And when they use you finish, if you get something, they will kill you because you have known their secret, so they will not leak it.
So you can never trust a Fulani man.
For where? I can transact business with you. We can joke, we can laugh, but I cannot totally embrace you. I cannot totally embrace you. Whether Fulani Christian, whether Fulani Muslim, whether Fulani tradition, I don't hate them all, but they are not trustworthy. Look at Finland. to show you that the rumor that Nigerian government have reached agreement with Finland to give them oil and gas for good 60 years without the payment, without the measure. It may be true. Because why is Finland coming now to fight for Nigeria? If they are fighting for Nigeria, do someone commit crime against Finland government? Do someone commit crime against Finland law? What do they say? Giving someone a condition. For all the whole year, someone serve them. They have they found someone in anything? Criminality acts. Okay, look at it. You will preach one Nigeria. Can't Nigeria themselves preach one Nigeria to them? You are waiting someone to be in Finland to preach one Nigeria to the world. What is business of Finland with someone preaching one Nigeria? To show you what is going on. If it's true, because channel people on social media can bring anything out. If it's true, what ground do Finland hold to be a solicitor for Nigeria? If Nigeria feel that what someone is doing is not good, they should take him to criminal court of justice. After all, Chancellor was there.
So you see Finland should not be involved.
Finland should not involve in anything like this.
But what Nigeria accused him of was it was in Finland that Ekpa was doing what he was doing.
Now,
defending or whatever.
Finland send fact finding to Nigeria to come and see that is someone Ekpa is doing also have work in Nigeria. See, since they hold someone Ekpa, have killing stop in Nigeria. How many months now from November to today? Up to 6 months now. Instead of killing to stop in Nigeria, killing increase. Insecurity increase. Looting increase. Raping and killing women, old women and young women, increase. Look at this Mahadiam of something in Kwara State that started newly now. That make Kwara State are running out from their place. Is this someone Ekpa cause it? Eh? Look at the killing in Imo State by Uzodinma. Is this someone Ekpa cause it? Eh? Nigeria may burning houses, burning village. Is this someone Ekpa? Since they hold someone Ekpa, and since when someone Ekpa was out, tell me the time life are safe in Biafra land. Tell me the time that you save more life. Finland government will come now to be a solicitor for Nigeria. Eh? Because of economical interest. You turn truth up and down. Finland should remember they themselves fought against Russia to get their independence. If what someone Ekpa is doing is a terrorist or criminal act, Finland first of all did it.
But don't forget that Ekpa is in the ruling party as a politician.
This is where I tell don't trust a white man. Even the so said the president or prime minister, they say he was a personal friend of Simon Ekpa. LS Top or LS O or LS Goat. What if he likes, he can LX and B. They say he's a personal friend to Simon Ekpa. You see the betrayer. If you say black man, they'll be shouting, black man, black nation, they are black monkey, they don't have sense, they don't do this, they don't do that. Look at it. Now you give him condition. He will not went out of Finland.
Travel
restriction. You gave him condition to
visit police station
daily.
To
visit police station daily. On other grants. Do someone want to run away from Finland? This is to frustrate him. This is to make them they checkmate him. Okay, look at it. They say someone Ekpa will be coming up. His case will be coming up on May. They take it to delay him so that whether Nigerian government can be able to run Biafrans over before the May. They have seen that Nigerian government are not able to run Biafran over. They shifted the case to June. Maybe.
But, so wait, do you think that Nigeria why this case was shifted from May to June? Do you think that is because of the Nigeria government the likes of Bianca Pitamba have not brought a concrete evidence.
Their job. They have submitted, they forget about judgment or court or law. The techniques there is to delay the case so that Nigerian army, Nigerian government, to see if they can overrun Biafra Defense Force. If they can be able to intimidate the Biafra to surrender. This is why they shifted the case to June. If the Nigerian government is not able to hold the upper hand against Biafra, they will shift it again, maybe the next from June to November or December, before they will say our judgment resume. To make sure, to see if there's any way they can weaken Biafra's resistance movement. You understand? That's the only thing. Now, you say Simon Ekpa should stop sit at home. Is Simon Ekpa coming every Monday, parading, announcing in Biafra land that they'll be sit at home? The people willingly free to do it. It is the people's choice. Power belongs to the people. Eh? Finland did not see kidnapping of Nnamdi Kanu. God will judge Finland. The God I'm serving, the God of heaven and earth, the God that hates injustice, will judge Finland. Drought will consume Finland. Drought will consume Finland. In the time of winter, they will witness summer. In the time of summer, it will be harsh for them.
But if you are confident like this,
I'm not cursing them.
yeah, if no, it will affect the Igbos there in Finland.
Igbos is somebody not Igbo, but they're treating him bad. How did the God of Biafra not fight for Biafra? How did the God of Igbo man not fight for Igbo man? Eh? Look at it. Okay. Have ever someone say or walk or say Nigeria should be disintegrated? Why are they forcing someone to preach one Nigeria in Finland? Why are they forcing someone to preach one Nigeria in Finland? Do someone call for Nigeria disintegration? What someone is doing is to follow others to fight for the liberation, for the emancipation, for the freedom of Biafrans from Nigeria because of the maltreatment and marginalizing, because of the killing and the raping they are doing to Biafrans, they are doing to Igbos, that made everybody to rise up to say, no, this one cannot continue like this. Let us separate from them. It did not say, let Nigeria disintegrate. They have nothing like Nigeria. Remember in 1963, this southwest Cameroon, Ambazonians now, they are formerly part of Nigeria during the time of independence. All of them get independent on Nigeria, under Nigeria. In 1963, Ambazonians decided to leave Nigeria and go back to Cameroon. They cast vote. The people that say yes back to Cameroon won. Ambazonians go back to Cameroon. Nigeria still remain one. Nigeria still remain one. Nigeria did not disintegrated. Likewise, if Biafra leave Nigeria, Nigeria still remain one. You cannot have two Nigerians. You cannot have two Nigerian nations. When Biafra going, Biafra is not saying when we go, we answer Nigeria too. They are Biafrans with a different culture, with a different religion, with a different ideology, with a different technology. Watch the social life of Igbos and the entire Biafra is different from other Nigerians. Nigerians have, when the king or the leader said one, the whole subject we agree. But the Biafrans are the people practicing the real democracy. When you say you are a leader, prove to us what will make you to be a leader. If you say this thing is A, come and prove to us what make it to be A. Not like other Nigerians that when the emir or the oba or whosoever or this sariki speak, whether good or bad, the subject we agree. It's not like an Igbo. See, we watch that the culture is far different. This is one of the that made these people to separate. Say they want go. And if they go, Nigeria still remain one. Not to Nigeria. Not to Nigeria. Then why should Finland be imposing him on Simon Ekpa? Which means Simon Ekpa is no more Finland citizen. If you can treat your citizen like this because of other country. Okay, if you say what man citizen of Finland did what to Simon Ekpa did, will Finnish government do to him what they're doing to Simon Ekpa now? Eh? Will Finnish government do to that white Finland citizen what they're doing to Simon Ekpa now? This is why I told my people, you travel to any white man country, say I'm a citizen, I'm a citizen. You are a citizen when they're using you to develop their country. You are a citizen to any white man country, even in America. When they're using you to develop their place, they are one peculiar thing. They're making use of you. They know they're benefiting from you. When you are off in that area, they look at you twice. And remember that you're a black man. You are a black monkey. They remember that this is white, this is black. They come and show you the superiority of white over black because they have used you finish. You are now good for nothing.
Okay, but do you think that Simon Ekpa will ever agree to that the second condition, which is preach one Nigeria in a radio station there in Finland? Do you think he will preach one Nigeria?
You see, for me personally, as a human being, both the first condition to the last condition, I will kick it off. If I am Simon Ekpa, reach the stage.
You're talking about his babe. You are saying
listen. If I am Simon Ekpa, reach to this stage he is now, to this level he is now, I better prefer to rotten in jail than to sign anything like this. I better prefer to rotten in jail. Had they been they stop Simon Ekpa at early stage, I give him this condition, it could have been a different case. Now, all eyes of their friends are on Simon Ekpa since they hold Nnamdi Kanu. Now, you look at it, if Simon Ekpa signed any of this thing, it's a betrayer to Biafrans who focus upon him.
Should he not stay should he not go to jail because of his fighting for freedom?
Nelson Mandela, how many years is spent in jail?
We don't know whether Ekpa will love to go towards that part.
This is what I tell you, as an individual, he may choose to do his own way. But I'm telling you, as I as a human being, if I reach that stage, it's no more going back. No more going back. If I reach that stage, Simon Ekpa is now. I'm telling you honestly, although everybody has his own mind, everybody has his own resistance, everybody has his own thinking faculty, the way he thinks his own thing. But I'm telling you honestly, it's better for me not to raise any issue like this than to reach that issue, reach this place Simon Ekpa reach, and one back out because signing one stupid condition or other. This is what is still holding Biafra now. Had it been Ojukwu resist, returning onto Nigeria to join Nigerian politics and remain in Ivory Coast, Biafra could have got, Igbos could have got more honor. Ojukwu come back, join Nigerian politics. This is the problem Biafrans are having now. Ojukwu come back, integrate himself to Nigeria. That's the problem we're having now. And the same condition, they want to push Ojukwu, they want to push Simon Ekpa now through Finland.
Okay, but we saw, one of the presenters was saying that 14 senators there in the southeast have signed for the extradition of Simon Ekpa. But do you think this will come to pass? Even after they sign, do you think that Finland government will not succumb to the signature of the 14 senators in southeast extraditing Simon Ekpa down here to Nigeria?
You see, this is what I told you that the Gumi have said. Recruit Igbos against Igbo. And Usman Danfodio, not Usman Danfodio, Amadou Bello said it. We will not allow them to have the leader of their own choice. We will oppose their leaders unto them. Amadou Bello said it. And Amadou Bello said it. We will use Igbos to fight against Igbos. because we cannot fight Igbos direct. We cannot win them. So we raise their people up to fight against them. This is what happened to these 40 senators. We Igbos, we have culture. We have law. Apart from judiciary, secular law that holding everybody under the umbrella of Nigeria. We have, before white men came, we have culture, what we are doing. The way we govern ourselves before coming in of white men. But where is that to culture now? You and your brother will have a case. Instead of you to go to a kingsman to settle it, you will go to, or you go to customary court to settle it. Then we go to high court or federal court. Before you know it now, the case will land in Abuja. You have case with a brother in Imo State. You have the case with a brother in Abia, Enugu, Bayelsa, Port Harcourt. Look at Wike and Fubara. The case they're supposed to settle in Port Harcourt, Abuja intervene. This is the problem we are having. Because now, they will use Abuja to impose people onto you that will do their bidding and the bidding of the white men. This is why these 14 senators are doing what they are doing. Watch most of them. They did not win that election rightly. It was God decided or rigging with Abuja power. This is what they rise up against themselves. And let me tell you, the greatest enemy of Igbo man is an Igbo man. Have you seen ever Igbo man rise up to challenge any other tribe or to fight any other tribe? It's their own brother. In 1979, election under Obasanjo's government supervision, Zik come out under NPP. You know what NPN do? They went and invited Ekweme to counterize Zik ambition or winning vote in the whole southeast. That time we have only Imo and Anambra. In these 5 states, we have only Imo and Anambra. Understand what is going on? When Ojukwu returned from Ivory Coast, they used Ojukwu. He came back front against Zik and the NPP. Igbo man against Igbo man. Now, when Ojukwu come out to contest in 1983 as a senator in Nnewi local government, the same Ekweme, they use Ekweme and his wife to campaign, to go and campaign against Ojukwu, not to win senatorial seat in the Nnewi. Ekweme wife, the later LS Ekweme wife, changed 5 naira. That time, 5 naira was a green note, and the highest denomination we have that time is 20 naira. Nigeria have that time was 20 naira. Ekweme wife changed 5 naira on a green note color that time. Went to Nnewi senatorial zone, share it to every woman, all the whole women in Nnewi. Tell them that they should not vote Ojukwu in. Ojukwu will come again to declare Biafra, to make war. Their husbands and children and sons will be killed again. Ojukwu was the only person on that time, 1983 election, under NPN, that lost election, went to tribunal, lost, went to appeal, lost, went to Supreme, lost. Only him, because they don't want him to be that place. They are fearing. Okay, in 2000 and in 1999, when Obasanjo came out from prison, want to contest under PDP to be presidential flag bearer of PDP. LS Ekweme was the one who formed the party. LS Ekweme, Jerry Ghana, Solomon La, and others, they call themselves G34, that oppose Abacha government. Now they transform it to PDP. Everybody, the whole world, was looking onto Ekweme to be the presidential flag bearer of PDP. Obasanjo water in. He becomes struggling. Jim Nwobodo rise up and bring himself as a presidential candidate under party that is not existing. Jim Nwobodo have only office, only in Abuja. Not any other nation, not any other place in the Federation of Nigeria that Jim Nwobodo has office only in Abuja. On the day of convention, instead of you move to use English because everybody cannot understand people. Instead of you to use English, everybody can understand. You move to start using Hausa, telling the Northerners, they do not allow Ekpa to be there. If Ekpa be there, Ekpa will revisit Biafra and cause war again. Look at it, Igbo man against Igbo man. You see how it's going? Igbo man against Igbo man. Have you seen any Igbo man do it again to any other part of Nigeria than they follow Igbo man? This is exactly what the senators now are doing against Nnamdi Kanu, against Simon Ekpa. For what? For their own stupid personal interests. You cannot see Igbo man going outside, showing people outside how strong he is. It's only when he return back home, he will show his people, his own brothers, how strong he is by intimidating them. When that one say no, don't intimidate me. This is the right thing to do. Jam, he pick that one. Power from Abuja, we come and pick that one. You may not see that in brother again. In brother may go a journey of no return. If at all he return, he will regret of challenging him. This is what these 14 Igbo senators are doing this in. Now, if these 14 Igbo senators rise up now, Nigeria will say, at the end, they will say, it's your own brother. Did it for you. Now, if they rise up, a Finnish government may have every power now to treat Simon Ekpa as they like it to be. Because nobody is defending him. Nobody stand with him. Nigeria have rejected him. If his own brother will stand with him, reject him. Do you see the problem Igbo man is having? This is the problem of Simon Ekpa and Nnamdi Kanu. The people you are fighting for are betraying you. Bieto Juku them. Uchechi, so-called Nnamdi Kanu wife, them. Emmanuel Kalonta, Nnamdi Kanu brother, Siam. All of them in the same shoe. And tomorrow you will say they are intimidating me. They don't want us to have seaport. They don't want us to have airport. They seize my business. My goods come. I'm paying high. They bulldozer my house in Lagos. They push my house down in Lagos. Why wouldn't they do so to you when you are betraying yourself? Thank you, my brother. All of us all over the world. God bless every one of you in Jesus' name. God and keep every one of us alive in Jesus' name. Amen.